How did you know that you were intelligent?
How did I know that?
When did you find that out? Or when did you discover that when did you like, you know what, I'm actually intelligent. I'm not a fucking moron.
So I applied to USC Graduate Film School and ended up getting in. No one could believe it, actually, right? And for whatever reason, they couldn't believe it. And then I get there, and this is actual true story. I had this mentor named Brenda Goodman. Great woman, very liberal.
Living,
yeah, Brenda. Brenda's the best. And you understand, I came from this conservative Catholic background, and I get to USC, and Brenda is this agnostic, atheist, lesbian. She becomes my mentor, right? Yeah. But I think I was always, and this is a crazy thing, even throughout my whole life, even through all my right-wing Catholicism and everything, I was still very very open-minded. I didn't judge people. I was just like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Sometimes I did, but I always felt weird.
You were
about
open.
it.
Oh, I think that's the best word.
Yeah.
Open. You were open.
I felt weird about judging people, even when I did.
I think
I felt like I was
have your
villain.
beliefs, but be open is really the best place to be.
And so there were some things I didn't understand because of Catholicism just had me in this mental box, you know what I mean? But I was always just like, well, other people seem to be nice. That was another thing, is that Catholics weren't nice to me, right? So I'm like meeting all these other people that are like atheists and stuff, and they're nice to me, and I'm like, well, so other people abuse the living shit out of me, and these people are nice. So it's
there is, yeah.
So anyway, this woman Brenda, yeah, man, she was my mentor at USC, and she did give me a lot of these weird privileges at USC and stuff. So it was kind of like the thing that my brother went through with my dad and my mom. I was now going through with this woman Brenda. You know what I mean? It was giving me all these privileges and stuff.
Well, or maybe she was giving you the love that you didn't get from your parents.
Yeah, maybe
she's,
that. Maybe she saw that, or maybe she just literally saw that I was intelligent. Like I'm about to say, she said one time we're sitting there in her office, and she goes, "Joe," she goes, "Can I tell you something about you?" And she goes, "You can explain how you think better than any human being I've ever met in my entire life. You can literally say, I believe this, I think this way, and then you can break down exactly how you got there better than any human being I've ever met." She goes, "Honestly and truly, no one I've ever met knows how they think better than you. But here's the thing, Joe, you know how you think, but you don't know how you feel. You have no idea how you feel about anything.
Wow.
You're literally just a guy you go, this is my point, and you can break down everything, but at no point do you ever say, how do I feel?"
You're like a calculator.
Yeah, how do I feel?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that set me on a journey to question everything, because I'm like, well, how do I
feel about it?
Yeah. How are these people around me treating me? How do I feel about how they're treating me? How does that affect the decisions that I make?
It's funny because you think that would be covered immediately.
Yeah, but it's not,
in childhood.
Man. Yeah, but when you're this Manchurian candidate who's just being molded by people, it doesn't.